The show features adults using adult language and discussing mature topics. You have been warned. Welcome back to Mists of Kren's Valley. When we last left off, I believe the group had just dealt with a lot of stuff, dealing with Strahd and the Abbot, and we're deciding to go back to Valaki for some reason. I think it was go to Blinksy. About
go see the toy maker for a fake face.
Yes, that's right. And on your way there, you noticed to the north was a dirt trail that led to a wizard's tower that was on the edge of a lake. And you decided to all go investigate, and you saw not only Rictavio's colorful circus wagon, but you saw another mysterious wagon there as well. And I believe Saxton decided to climb up the tower and reach the top, and there were a few holes in the tile, not big enough for anyone to fit through, but big enough to look through, and noticed a familiar reindeer folk, a Servian, named Rictavio. He was that guy that had Big Cat. And I believe that is where we left off. So, down below. Oh, somebody did something on Twitch. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Callie. Thank you for the resub. So down below, for those of you that weren't here last time, this other wagon, it had on it a cheap wooden sign that reads "Keep Out" in Birdfolk and Bird Scratch. And it has a fresh coat of purple paint on it with a fancy golden trim. The other one was the faded red wagon that you all know as Rictavio's. The tower itself, the tower door seems to be an iron door with no visible handle or hinges. With the middle of the door is a large embossed symbol that connects a series of lines with 8 stick figures set around it. Carved into the lintel above the door is written Kazan. Now I've put in Discord the picture of the door for you all. But
oh yeah.
Besides that, I think we're pretty much caught up. So the rest of you down there, Saxton is talking with somebody in the tower, but he's like 80 feet up. Since I actually had time to look at the tower further, I didn't notice this before, so I apologize. There is rickety scaffolding that is 20 feet above the ground. It seems to go up maybe to like a second floor. But it looks really old. There's like rotted wooden beams that are supporting it. And it groans and creaks even with the slightest breeze. However, it seems to go up to a third floor, and there is a hole in the wall. So, Saxton.
Yes.
I believe Rictavio was asking why were you here, and I think he was wanting you to leave. So what are you thinking of doing?
From what I see, does he look distressed as like he's being?
He looks distressed that you're there. You're here.
Okay. I'll glide back down to the party and then let them know who's in there.
Oh. Does he seem mad?
I mean, kind of. I don't think he was expecting anyone to be peeking down the roof at him.
Should we go in? Like,
I'm not sure he
I
wants
kind of
any
want to go
company.
in. I want to see Big Cat.
Oh, you can knock on the door, Last, and see what happens. We know someone's home, at least.
You knock on the door?
Hello? Yeah.
Okay. I don't think anyone else is near you, so I'll just have Hemlock roll a dexterity saving throw. As you knock on the door.
Flash of genius.
Plus
five.
5. 10.
Okay, you fail. As the entire outside of the tower is covered in lightning. And you take 22 lightning damage.
Okay. Wow. That was a shock.
Oh. Zing.
Heck of a security system. Are you right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Let's see.
Your hair's sticking up a little bit.
The hair that I have left.
Yes,
on my
it's
body.
very frizzled.
The lightning that is going around the tower continues to persist. As it's kind of like a force field made of lightning around it.
What do we have to do? What it says on the door? Like do the dance of the dragons that they did in Avatar: The Last Airbender, which I think is a reference to Dragon Ball Z. But shut up.
Hemlock, do you need a healing potion?
No, I broke the fourth wall for a minute. Yeah.
There's a loud hum as the whole tower is shaking from the power it's emitting. And you hear in the distance howling of wolves.
Ah.
I'm fine, Tim-Tam. I still got enough. Keep your spells, because we might need them.
No. So.
Saxton, you're not quite sure what the smell is, but you smell something familiar. And the smell is getting stronger.
Is it cooked hemlock?
No. It is in the distance. You smell it in the winds. Which are only slight. Also, let me roll for this. It is currently not drizzling. Wow.
Hey, actually, I have a dry day here.
Quite a rarity, actually.
What to say? I've got moss growing in places I can't mention.
From up the top of the tower, you hear Rictavio say, "You should leave now! The werewolf's
Why
den
won't
is...
you let us in?
The werewolf's den is close to here."
But is everything all right? You need help?
I'm fine.
Isn't that more of a reason to let us in? That there's a werewolf's den? We kind of,
There's no
we
response.
want to say hi. Man, he really doesn't like me.
Well, you did steal his cat.
Inside the door, you hear a low growl.
Oh, it's big.
On the other side of the door.
Do I hear anything? I have speak with animals on all the time.
You hear Big Cat say, "Sound familiar, friend? Maybe enemy." Master sounded scared.
It's friend? It's me, Hemlock.
Hemlock!
But
You hear scratching on the inside of the tower. Rest you hear like a purr growl.
it's Big Cat, everybody.
You see it incoming?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm glad he's safe and fine inside the tower. That's about to get overrun by werewolves. We got our own. Can you, Saxton? Can you speak with the werewolves?
I have no idea, mate. Not really tried it yet.
I mean, I don't think we should just try it if you're not sure. So
I
we should
know how to
probably,
speak
like-
with my fists.
I know. I know. So we should leave? Because I assume like werewolves is not something you want to deal with too, right? Like we already have a lot of stuff on our hands.
I will say it's been about 5 minutes since Hemlock knocked on the door, and the lightning is still going around the tower.
We are kind of on a time limit for the whole face thing. If you do want to bring your construct friend back.
True.
All right. Yeah. Okay. See you later, Big Cat. I'm really sorry.
You're leaving? Oh.
Next time I see you, I'll give you big scritches. I promise.
Will you feed me more wolf? Master's been making me hunt wolves. It's tasty.
I don't think I have the I can't do that. But I will give you probably a food next time I see you. But I really can't right now. We really gotta go.
Oh.
Tell your master that we say hi.
He can't talk to me like you.
Oh.
Please don't go. He stays up at the top all the time.
He doesn't pet you?
No. Closest to that is when he's refitting my armor. It's kind of scratchy. Never takes it off.
I smell another B&E.
Oh, this side mission we just got. An exclamation mark appears over the top of Hemlock.
Okay, so for those that are tuning in and do not know about Big Cat is an old ally of the party, where they found him in Rectavio's wagon, and he's a big mountain lion with a bunch of like rocks and stuff that seem to be growing out of his shoulders. He's a Humblewood creature. They're literally called mountain lions. They got these crazy horns that curve and go out that way. But this one's got on like battle armor as well. And the last time the group was with Big Cat might have done what it was trained to do and killed one of the Vistani while the group was with the Vistani at their camp. And it led to a bit of conflict.
A little bit.
A little bit.
To be fair, we brought him back to life.
Saxton, the smell's getting stronger.
What should we do? What should we do?
Am I able to discern what the smell is?
It's something you all have encountered fairly recently. Before Kresik.
Can anybody read the door?
Uh-oh, am I lagging out? Entire call just froze on me. I don't know if anyone else is hearing this. Cool. We'll be back. Sorry about that, folks. I seem to lagged out of the call. So, the last thing I heard was that you were asking if anybody could read the door, Nyhm.
Yes.
And I was about to ask, everybody can roll an insight check.
Okay.
$16.
Oh, it shows up on my
I
thing.
can see. Yeah, I can see your rolls. I rolled a 7. Wow, that's crazy. That's super cool.
They just added that.
Oh, yeah, yes, yeah.
I'll do it too. Where's it?
But I cannot see Hemlock. I could not see Hemlock.
Has it? Wow.
Oh, okay.
I got a 7.
Me too.
I'm gonna use my dice. It's just, I don't know about D&D Beyond's dice.
Oh, since you haven't said the result, if we passed or not yet, I will use Flash of Genius on Saxon.
Okay, so Saxton, what was yours before the flash? 17 or
16.
something? 16?
16.
Okay, so that'd make it 21. Saxton,
Blackjack.
pretty much. You're pretty sure that the stick figures that are embossed on the door, you're supposed to follow some specific pattern with them, specifically with the arm positions. On the stick
Oh my
figures.
god, I was right. It's yes.
You shan ha.
But you can't help but feel like if you do it the wrong way, something really, really bad is going to happen.
No, we do it the right way. Can I?
All right, who's flexible?
We will look at
Where the
Nyhm,
heck
I
did I
guess.
go?
Everybody looks at the monk.
Well, we have a rogue and a monk. If that's not Dex, what is, right?
Okay.
not.
Do the moves look like they're? I could pull them off.
No, and the lightning is still going. And I'll say after another 5 minutes, that's when the lightning stops.
So it's like 10 minutes, right?
Mhm.
Caducus.
Now does it look like I could pull them off?
No, they're embossed into the disc that's
No,
on
no,
the
no, no,
iron
no,
door.
not pull them physically off. I'm talking about be able to do the moves.
Oh, yeah, you look like you could do them quite easily.
Now, if I was going to do that, I'd just rip the door off. But now, okay, I guess I'll try to attempt the dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy.
Okay, and in what order?
was kinda
In
thinking you-
Discord, I have it pinned, the actual picture of the door.
Follow the line.
Actually
But,
thinking he's going to end up pulling off YMCA, but it's just me.
I'm also going to post it here in the Zoom call.
Oh, okay, I get it. So it's actually like literally still stick figures.
Uh,
So it's like. Oh, oh. Oh,
Those at home, you're going to have to
I'll-
trust me.
I'll start from the. I'd try from the 10 o'clock position, or
Okay.
11.
Okay.
Well,
And then
what
how,
if it's like clock?
and what kind of order do you proceed in?
11 to 6 to 12.
Okay, so you're following the line.
Yeah.
Okay, so you follow the line and you go from like this to this to this to this, etc. And when you
Doing the Macarena.
there's like no 45-degree angle ones. They're all like either like this or this or this.
Domo arigato, Mr.
But
Strahd.
when you finish, the door opens.
Hey.
Ha! Nailed it.
You look like an idiot.
Mm,
I would have done it with him in prosperity.
it's magic. Magic always looks dumb.
And as the door opens by itself, inwards, a big cat comes prancing out. And what is Hemlock's armor class?
Armor class is 14.
Okay, you are prone as he pounces you,
Yay.
and he licks your face.
Oh, we give a big scratches on the side.
It's really hard to do. He's a big cat.
That's a big sandpaper tongue.
Oh.
I think it's like 40 grit.
And I don't have any hair on my face, so it's just straight up skin.
Mm-hmm.
Love hurts.
He's exfoliating you.
Oh, God. Well, do I
Enjoy
have
it.
hair on my face? How long has it been? It's been a few days, so it might be growing back.
Oh yeah, no, I assume you already have like
It's
at
little
least
bit
like
of it.
Got
Yeah,
a 5 o'clock
finger.
shadow.
But in any case, that's when you hear the howling again, and it's a lot closer. And Big Cat immediately puts his head up, his ears go up, and then he gets off of Hemlock and moves between Hemlock and the tree line, and like gets kind of low, and the ears go down, and he like starts burying his fangs.
Oh, big cat, maybe we should go inside.
And he's like, food nearby.
Ow.
Roll me an animal handling check.
Oh,
flash of genius.
do I get advantage because I can hear him?
No, but the DC's lower
Okay.
because you can talk with him.
And Flash of Genius?
Yes, I still have 2 remaining after that.
Okay. So I'm glad I have +7. So the 8 and then 13. So 13?
Okay. He turns around or he doesn't really turn around, but he looks back at you, and he slowly retreats towards the door. He doesn't look too worried, but he's not like facing away from where he heard the howling, and that's when the rest of you hear more howls.
I think it's time to go inside.
And you hear rustling in the bushes. And then that's
Is
when
this what I was
Saxton, you
smelling?
realize what that smell is. It's wolves.
By the scent, can I at least gain how many there might be?
More than you guys. You're pretty sure. You can give me a perception
lads,
check,
fuck.
actually.
Okay.
Uh,
19.
Okay, you notice that the peculiar thing about the smell is there's like one dominant smell, and the rest of them seem to have a little bit of that same smell on them. Like there's a leader and a bunch of other ones.
Lads, I think we've got a bunch of company. Do we go inside or try to get out of here?
I think we should go inside.
At this point, Big Cat's inside.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go inside and see what's happening and all that kind of stuff. Because Saxton and Nyhm, we are in no rush. We have like a whole day of traveling. Like I will make like that look like, yeah, we have to stall for time because Hemlock and Strahd and the mind control.
Oh yeah, I love Strahd.
You tolerate him.
But it's
He's my
basic
best friend.
Oh, that hurt Tim-Tam.
BFF for life, yo.
As you go inside, you see that the flagstone floor is strewn with debris. Some of it's been pushed aside by Big Cat. A few odd crates stand near the east wall. Well, I should say smashed crates. Big Cat kind of made their bed. The torn curtain is on top of it. And that's like the minor stuff. But more importantly, you see a 5-foot square indentation in the center of the floor that contains 4 pulleys attached to a taut iron chains that stretch up through the similar sized hole in the rotted wooden ceiling. Standing next to the chains are 4 tall clay statues. They all are Lumas. They all are identical.
Oh.
And they're just standing next to the chains, motionless. And that's when you notice, as you turn around at the iron door, that it is still wide open and it's not closing.
Close it.
Can I try the dance backwards?
Oh no, don't.
You try the dance backwards and nothing happens. You try and close the door and it won't move.
Can I help pull it? Can I use lightning lure and like grab a hold of it, and, like pull it with lightning lure?
You try to do that, and you notice that when you go to cast it, nothing happens. Your spell doesn't go off.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh, Tim-Tam, your Tim-Tam is shut down.
Oh.
The glowing crystal
Can I
in
investigate?
your arcane cannon is dim, and no light's coming from it.
Can I Arcana evaluate the...
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
25?
You think you're in an anti-magic field. No magic works in this area.
Of any sort, like, or it's only arcane magic?
Well, whoever crafted the place made it so, unless it's something very specific, it doesn't work in here.
Like, so no
So
divine magic, right?
So you're thinking if there's like magic traps in here, they still work. But anything that came from outside won't. Like the lightning thing.
And I'm just laughing because in both games here and Dark Matter, I'm in an anti-magic field right now.
At least there you go.
I don't know what.
Yeah.
I don't know what in the Resident Evil's going on here, but what about those 4 things in the center here?
Maybe if we put him on that, it'll close the door? Is there like is it like completely magical, or is there like a pulley system where you put it on the thing and it closes the door?
You look up and you notice that there's like a wooden platform, but it's like way up at the top on the 4th floor area. And it seems to be covering the hole up there, and there's a matching hole on each floor. There seems to be 4 floors to this tower. There are 4 chain pulleys on the corners, and these clay statues are standing right next to the chains.
So it's a pull elevator.
Yes, but it looks like Tim-Tam doesn't need to roll. this because your Arcana and stuff so high in your Artificer. You think that these statues actually animate, and they all pull the elevator simultaneously. But if one of them doesn't do it right, everything just falls apart. So they are all synchronized together. And you're not quite sure how it's activated, but it has to have some kind of activation.
I mean, it's probably gonna be brawl component since magic doesn't work here.
Standing at the door, how close are these wolves getting?
They're definitely at the tree line. You can smell it. Since you're looking out the door, you see outside 6 wolves and a werewolf. And the werewolf seems to shift into a black-furred Vulpin carrying a mace with 4 skulls on the end of it. And he yells, "Hemlock!" Hemlock, you recognize the name of Emil. Or the voice of Emil.
Just Emil. Emil is alive. Oh my god.
Who?
Don't want to harm you, but I can smell you. You're there. Strahd has asked me to get you to the castle, unharmed.
Hang on a second. I like walk out the thing so he could see, like I poke my head out, and I'm like, I helped you out of the castle. You're working for Strahd?
You poke your head out, and he advances from the tree line closer to the tower. And the other wolves go to back him up beside him. And he says, I don't have a choice. Please come with me.
We do though. Saxton, grab
Less
Hemlock.
people will get hurt
Let's get
that
inside.
way.
Let's close the door.
I'll step out in front of the door.
I owe you a favor, so I'll give you this. We won't kill your friends if you come with us peacefully.
She's not going anywhere.
Anyway. I was heading to the castle anyway, so I might as well just go with Emil, right?
You've done our pack a huge favor. All of you have. So I'd rather not kill you unless I have to.
Well, do you a favor too. Just sawed off back into the woods. And tell your boss you couldn't find her right now.
We both know I can't do that. He is the land.
Listen, guys, I was gonna go to Strahd's house anyway, so why don't I just go with Emil? I'll catch up with you guys later, and you guys will be fine. Like, just,
2 of the
it's
wolves
gonna be okay.
cautiously move towards the tower. How far out from the tower?
I'll cast wind wall between us and the wolves.
Okay. You do that, and the wolves stop, and they move back a bit. And they look back at Emil. And Emil said, this doesn't have to be conflict. Actually, no, and he goes to say, sorry, he goes to say something, but you can't hear it past the wind wall.
What?
Let's get inside. Let's evaluate the thing. You know how this goes.
As the rest of you go inside, you notice that he's doing like the Darth Maul thing from episode 1 when the door's in the way and he's kind of just like walking back and forth.
I don't...
Try to figure out the elevator. I'm going to stand guard here at this door.
Okay, can I...
You think about going up the elevator, right? Do you say anything about going up the elevator? Do you say anything about going up the elevator?
Like 3rd floor.
All of a sudden, all 4 clay statues animate and they pull their chains, and the lift goes and it very slowly comes down. After a minute or two, it's there. How long does your wind wall last?
It's 1 minute.
Oh, okay. After it disappears,
Also, they can
yeah,
they can like try to like cross anyway. It's not like solid or anything. It's a wind wall. They get probably damaged though. I don't know how much they know about the spell.
After the wall dissipates, Emil says, "Please, at least for me."
Oh, what's the problem, guys? I was gonna go to see Strahd anyway. He's like my friend, and I don't want you guys to get hurt, and I don't know why they would want to hurt you. So
Hemlock, I will get the rope.
You know who
Why?
you know who doesn't care about I mean, who Strahd doesn't care about Hemlock? Chip.
Oh,
And we are on a time limit with Chip, and if you go there, we don't know when you will come back, and we don't know if we will be able to save Chip.
well, why don't you guys take Chip and I'll just go? Like it seems like I don't know. I got feeling this is a very dire thing. So why don't I just?
You know, it worked for the elevator. We'll look over to the front door and say, "Front door, close."
I like your thinking, but nothing happens.
If you do the dance in the right way again, will it close?
No matter how much you all do the crazy dance, nothing happens.
Didn't Saxton say he tried it backwards?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. There's a threat at the front door. We can't close the door. The elevator operates automatically, and we're in a choke point.
We can get in the
I'll say that.
elevator, I don't know.
I'll say the elevator's here right now, and I'm pretty sure only one person can ride on it at a time.
Only one at a time. Okay.
It's pretty small.
Listen, I will go out there. It's not a big deal. I don't understand why everybody's fussing about it. And you guys will be safe, and you won't have to worry about the werewolves. And Emil's my friend. He's not gonna do anything to me. I promise. I helped him out of the castle, and I don't know where Ismark is, but that kind of worries me a little bit. but it'll be fine. Here, take Chip, and I take Chip off my back, and I hand him to Tim-Tam. And I give Tim-Tam a hug, and I give Saxton a hug, and I give Nyhm a hug, and I say, "I'll be fine. I'll see you later."
No, I'll grab Hemlock. No. I mean, you don't understand, Hemlock. It's give us a day, only 1 day. That's all I'm asking you. 1 day, and you can go back to Strahd.
But the werewolves are out there right now, and they want to hurt you.
If Strahd was your friend, he wouldn't be so demanding. He could wait 1 day. And it's all I'm asking you for everything we've done together, Hemlock. 1 day. Like, not even that. Give me 10 hours. We find a face. You see Chip be themselves again, and you can go back to the castle. 10 hours.
But you said we're at a choke point, and there's werewolves advancing on us, and it's a win-win situation, isn't it? You wouldn't get hurt. None of you would get hurt. And I would go to the castle like I was supposed to in the first place.
Hemlock, do you trust me?
Of course I do, Tim-Tam.
Can you see this werewolf situation? It's sketchy.
I interrupt real quick.
Yeah.
While this is happening, Nyhm goes over to the elevator. And what floor did we see the Servian on?
He was up the top, the 4th floor.
4th floor? Nyhm will step on the elevator and say 4th floor.
Okay. As you get on it, it moves up at 5 feet around. So it's like 1 foot per second. It's pretty slow. It's very rickety, but luckily since you're a rogue, you bounce on it pretty well. But it's not a smooth ride. as you slowly ascend upwards.
Cool.
I want to step, position myself to the side of the door, out of sight, but right there. If they come through, they'd have to take me on.
On your way up to Nyhm, you notice a few other things. So the second floor, dust and cobwebs fill this otherwise empty room, and the wooden floor is badly rotted and partially collapsed. As I move my map to show everybody the second floor. Then you continue going up to the third floor. Time and elements have all but destroyed this chamber, leaving a gash in the northwest wall and a slimy black mildew on the walls themselves. The wooden floor is completely rotted and has begun falling away in places. And then you get up to the fourth floor. It is there that you are greeted by Rictavio, who does not look happy to see you. Well, I see that you have found the way up the tower and in the tower. So what are you going to do now?
I have one really quick question. How do you close the front door?
It closes after 10 minutes.
Lovely. I will walk straight past him to the balcony and jump off.
There's no windows or anything here. There's like arrow slits, but that's it.
Oh, okay. I thought you said there was a balcony.
Oh, there's a single window, but it's not like one you can open. You'd have to break it.
Oh. On the floor that we're currently on, are there any gaps in the floorboards, or is it solid stone?
I'm sorry, I was reading something. What?
You're fine.
What did you ask? I'm sorry.
You're fine. I was asking, the floor that I'm currently standing on, is it like wooden? Is it solid stone? Are there gaps? Can I see below?
It's wooden, but it's not rotted like the rest of them.
Okay.
Is it like an elevator gap or something?
Yeah, there's a elevator gap of where the lift comes up and down. I'm gonna actually post you guys a picture in Discord.
Thank you, Lluis. You just solidified my plan here.
Ooh, that picture looks really weird in Discord, but you'll have to believe me.
Oh, it's a PNG.
Yeah.
Looks.
Oh, not only that, it's a blueprint. That's a 3-dimensional grayscale blueprint.
Mm-hmm.
Neat. So, as quick as I can, I will take out a bit of parchment and a pen, or charcoal, whichever one's quicker to write with. Write specifically, door closes after 10 minutes. Put one of my ball bearings inside the note, tie it off, and drop it down in between the slits between the elevator and the floor.
There aren't any openings, but the second you feel like you want to go down again, the Klingons start taking you back down. Slowly.
You can't yell 80 feet.
You might not be able to hear me, and I thought you said there was a small gap in between the elevator floor and the current floor.
No, there was like a 5x5 gap of where the lift goes, but the lift is covering it.
Okay, so
I mean, you can say it to like go down and then throw it, because once it goes, you can. I mean, because I guess the elevator it's
okay,
open,
yeah,
right? From the sides. I mean, it's not like a box. It's like a platform.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
It's like a Dark Souls elevator. Think of it like that.
Oh, good God. Okay.
The elevator's going to kill
So
him.
you have to activate it first, then you can throw stuff down.
Activate it first and then roll off. Actually, no, that's actually a prime idea. Instead of trying to toss it down, I'll just leave the note on the center of the elevator, step back and say, first floor.
Okay, and they deliver the note to everybody.
Cool. I turn around and I thank Rictavio.
How long it's been?
It's maybe been like a minute or two.
Oof.
Pretty much most of the time was the elevator slowly going up, stopped for a few seconds, and then slowly came back down.
Now, how long has it been since we walked in the door?
Oh yeah, no, that's what I mean. Yeah.
About 3 minutes.
That's a lot of time.
And two of the wolves move up across the path that leads towards the opening in the tower, and they notice that it's open. And they look inside, and their ears are up, and they're like looking at Hemlock.
The rational thing to do is to let me go. I don't. Duck fell off. That was weird.
Hemlock, since when we followed the rational way? If we had done that, I would be dead. You would be dead.
Goes Big Cat as Big Cat gets up and is at the doorway.
Cat.
The two wolves' ears go down and their tails fluff up and they start growling at Big Cat.
What? I just.
Have they crossed the threshold yet?
Which threshold?
The door threshold.
No. Big Cat's in the way of the door now.
I really don't want you guys to get hurt. And how many does it look like there are?
There's currently 2 at the door. But there are 3 other wolves with Emil.
How close to the door are they?
About 10 feet away.
Yeah. Hemlock, have Big Cat moved back.
Have him move back?
Get away from the door.
Big Cat, move away from the door.
No wolves allowed inside. Master said no wolves allowed. Also, they bite. These ones strong.
How strong? Really strong?
Not food.
Not food.
These aren't dire wolves, by the way. They're like medium-sized wolves. But you do sense a bit of sentience from them.
How far ahead are these wolves from the rest of their pack?
They're a good distance, about 50 feet.
I say, I shout, Emil, what if I choose to go, like, by myself? Like, you don't have to take me. I was gonna go anyway.
We can be your escort. Don't you trust me? You saved me, remember? I want to make sure you don't come to harm on your way to the castle, and that he doesn't do anything to you. You're too innocent for this valley. I don't know what he plans, but I don't want him hurting you.
Who is him?
Strahd.
You're not so sure why Emil's so skeptical, Strahd.
Yeah, I know.
Screw this. I charge the wolves.
But he's clearly concerned about you. If you're going to charge the wolves, then we roll initiative.
How's with the sevens today? 9.
I also got a 7, so I got a 9.
I got an 8.
8 total. Oof. So I got a 9 for Hemlock.
Yep.
Then what was
Yeah,
Tim-Tam?
so right. So far, 2 9s and an 8. I 9. Yeah, also.
Okay, and then I think Hemlock had the better dex.
I have +2, I think. Yeah.
Same. I have like the 14 the stat.
Yeah, 14 too. So we roll off, or
I guess so.
20, I guess.
While we figure out
Yeah,
initiative,
12.
Okay, everybody, sorry about that. We're back. All right, so I think the only initiative I didn't get was Nym's.
12.
12 initiative.
Pretty good.
Okay. Let's see what Rictavio got. Rictavio got 13. Okay. So first things first. I did not expect a fight, so give me a moment.
Well, since I
As-
charged them and they weren't expecting, would I get a surprise round?
Oh no, they were watching the whole time, so they are set.
I was behind the door, so I wasn't within view.
But the big cat was definitely in view and was definitely not being friendly at all.
Fair enough.
I mean, a surprise round would be if you stuck your foot out and tripped one of them as they were coming from the door. You ran through the door frame and you're now running full tilt at them, seeing.
The surprise condition means that they were unaware of all of you in the situation. So they definitely were. So no one's surprised for this. Emil moves up with the mace and he points it towards the tower as he moves up. And I'm gonna need... Let's see, he can only see Big Cat. So Big Cat's gonna make a wisdom saving throw. As the eye sockets on the skulls that make up the mace glow red. You got a nat 1, cool. Big Cat is immediately terrified and goes to hide behind Hemlock.
Oh.
On their turn.
Could a friend do that to a helpless cat?
A helpless cat? What?
It's a giant. Well, I know, but
Then it is Big Cat's turn. Big Cat will hide behind Hemlock. And then Hemlock, and then he gets to re-roll his save. Doesn't pass. And says, scary.
Oh.
And then
Why are
after
you so scared?
Big Cat's turn, it is Nym's turn. So Nyhm, you are up on the 4th floor, and you can see through the window that some wolves are advancing towards the bottom floor. You see Rictavio take apart his cane. It turned out it was actually a sleeve for a silvered sword. And he said, "This is why I told you to leave." As it's your turn.
Well, okay. I will draw my own rapier I will say that, you know, I beg your pardon, but we are going to have to intrude upon this wonderful tower.
You
For the
already
time being.
have.
Quite aware. I would prefer not to fight you. We only need a little bit of time before that door closes. We can stay downstairs and we can not bother you at all.
Kazan, protect this floor. As he says that, the suit of armor that's standing in the room moves and gets into like a defensive position at this floor.
Okay. Will you allow us to stay on the lower floors until morning?
If you can keep the werewolves out, yes.
Wonderful. That's all we need. And I will sheath my blade.
Okay, give me a perception roll, Nyhm.
$24.
You notice the floor creak on the other side of the room, but there's no one standing over there.
Is the elevator all the way down, or is it still moving down from this floor?
I'll say it's at the second floor currently. No, wait, no, it's all the way down because you guys sent the note down to them and they got it.
Okay, I didn't know if they did actually get it or not.
So it's currently on the first floor.
Okay. Question about physics. Would I be able to use my jump to effectively ricochet off of the elevator shaft floor by floor so I don't have to drop? Like bounce, jump to the wall opposite of where I would be standing and then bounce back to the floor below?
You can't quite really get that angle, but you could hop down floor to floor.
Oh. I was trying to be a little bit more ninja about it, but yeah, okay. I will simply hop down to the third floor to any position that seems stable enough.
Okay. Let me double check some things on you.
Okay. I shouldn't be weighing very much at all. And I apologize for my unenthusiastic performance tonight.
No, you're fine. Okay, so you go to hop down, and on the first floor you hop down on, the floor immediately collapses and gives way. And you smash through to the second floor. And as you smash in through to the second floor, you smash through that floor and continue down to the first floor. I'll give you a dexterity saving throw.
For each floor or just in total?
At advantage. Or total.
Okie dokie.
Advantage just because you have the innate hopping.
So that's 16 on the first one. And a nat 20 on the second.
Okay, so you'll only take half of this damage.
If I can have it, then I should be able to uncanny dodge and have that.
Okay, so the total was 21, but you have that, so it made it 10, and then you have that with uncanny dodge, so it made it 5.
Cool.
Meanwhile, down below, I'm going to need Big Cat and Tim-Tam and Hemlock all to make dex saves. As you hear the floors above you start collapsing and falling down towards you.
14.
19.
Oh, we got Big Cat. Big cat got a nat 19. No, wait, no. That's a 10. Let me see what the total is. Big cat failed.
No.
So the pile of rubble falls down. You two dodge it for the most part and only take 10 mix of bludgeoning and piercing damage as like the woodwork collapses on top of you. But not completely on you. However, Big Cat pretty much takes all of it.
No! Is he okay?
He should be. Trying to find his help. Mm-hmm. Oh, meow. Yeah, he's fine.
Okay.
He's a big, big cat. Meaning he has a lot of hit points. Okay, so, Nyhm, you're on the first floor. You're not prone. Now is your action.
Hi, guys. That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Hi.
Yeah, a bunch of dust and stuff everywhere now.
I basically just brush myself off and go, hi.
Somehow, luckily, none of the clay golems seem to have been touched by the debris. Though there is dust and stuff on them. Then, after Nyhm, it is Hemlock's turn.
I'm
gonna let out my own little cat.
Okay. Man.
Because he keeps chirping.
I look at Tim-Tam, I look at Nyhm, and I look at Saxton, and I say, Saxton, just don't. I'm gonna go with them, and it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. And I take out my my holy symbol of Ravenkind and my icon of Ravenloft, and I hand them to them. One to each of them.
No, I don't want it. You have to trust us, like just this once. You can give us one day, and all these things you know it's off. You know, sending werewolves to find you, it's off.
Hemlock, you can't but help but hear a voice in your head telling you, this is coming from the guy that let a werewolf choke you to death.
That's fair.
No!
It's your own voice, by the way.
I smile at Tim-Tam, and I say, you have to trust me. I don't know what's going on with you. I don't know what's going on with Saxton, but I feel in my heart the most I've ever felt anything.
Hemlock,
this is what I have to do.
Hemlock, I trust you my life. But that's the thing. Do you trust yours to me? Yeah.
Of course I do. I don't want any of you to get hurt. And this is what they're here. They're here to get me. So obviously they're going to hurt you if I stay here. So I was going to go see Strahd anyway. And I'm telling you, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay.
Since Hemlock's taking long enough on this, and conversing back and forth with Tim-Tam. I'm sorry, Hemlock. Saxton, you were next. So is there anything you wanted to try to do?
Isn't Tim-Tam next?
So right now it's just the 2 wolves.
But I mean, since we were talking together, I assume I also lose my turn, so it's okay. I mean, I can low-key drop Tim-Tam.
Yeah, Tim-Tam, do you do anything on your turn while you two are conversing?
Yeah, I'll just, I mean, I won't cast or anything. I'll just drop like a protection Tim-Tam. That's it. And cast. Tim-Tam will do the HP thing on Saxton.
You try to do that, and nothing works.
Oh, right. That's true. I forgot about that. I won't even try. I mean, there's no way I can do that.
Yeah,
so,
it wouldn't waste it either, because you couldn't have even activated it.
Yeah, no. Oh, I'll just be talking to Hemlock again.
Hemlock? Sorry, I was just doing the person who's immediately after you to see if they were going to do something. But you can still do your action and stuff. I was just thinking because you hesitated.
Oh.
And the initiatives were so close.
I would like to, very quickly, I would like to hold Tim-Tam's hand and say, it's going to be fine. And then I smile, and then I start walking out the door to where I think Emil is.
You can clearly see where he's at. He's about 30 feet away from the door. So you won't make it on your move, but you'll be almost to him.
Okay. But I would like to specify that I gave them my items. Tim-Tam has Chip and one of either the holy symbol of Ravenloft or the icon of Ravenloft or whatever, and Nyhm has the other one. So I would like to just say that.
Okay.
Would she walk past me?
Would you let her?
Okay.
No.
So one second. Since Hemlock goes before me, then I go after.
You both are technically the same initiative. It was just I let her say what she was doing first. So.
Well, once she starts going away, Nyhm is like right beside us, right?
Yeah, actually. Covered in
okay,
dust.
I will then I will just turn to Nyhm and say, you can make it faster to the castle than them, right? Like a super low whisper.
You were suicidal in trying to get there again, yes.
No, I mean, I don't want to make it inside. I just want to know if we can intercept them. If we fight, I want to fight on our terms. I'm tired of not fighting on our terms.
That's assuming they aren't going to go through the forest and have an even more direct approach than we would.
I'm just asking, can you make it faster than them? If not, we will fight right now.
Out of character? Universe, would we be able to make it before them? Would Nyhm think that they could make it to the castle before
You're
them?
not sure. They're pretty fast.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, if Hemlock was walking past me, opportunity attack.
All right, roll to hit.
You choked me last.
18.
I can't even.
Yeah, you hit me.
Yeah. So what are you doing? Grappling?
No, I just reach out to stop her.
Okay. I'll consider this as grappled in the sense of her movement's 0. She can't move past you at the moment. You're not technically, you're not actually grappling her thematically, but I'll say mechanically it counts as a grapple.
Yeah, that's why I was just using the whole sentinel thing. Like, you're not going anywhere. Where do you think you're going?
Hemlock, you're definitely impeded by Saxton. What do you do?
Saxton, I'm just trying to help you guys. I was going to the castle anyway. It doesn't really matter. I said I'm going to the castle anyway at least 20 times now.
Hemlock, for the 30th time, you're charmed by Strahd just like Tim-Tam was. Just sit down and let us take care of this.
They said they were going to hurt you if I don't go with them. So
how many wolves did we drop before?
How many what?
How many wolves did we drop before? But nothing. Get your butt back in the tower. Or so help me out, we'll turn this party around.
Saxton, it is your turn.
All right. I'll swing back around and throat punch one of the wolves.
In order to throat punch a wolf, you would have to move out of the tower. They're not in the tower yet.
I walked out to them earlier, remember? That's what started the whole initiative. I ran out to the wolves.
Right. So, roll to hit.
18.
18 hits.
That wolf takes 9 damage.
Okay.
I'll punch the other one. Another 18.
Okay.
10 damage.
All right.
Now, I have a quick question for you.
Yep.
Under the notes for the werewolf, it says that either in the humanoid or the hybrid form, they get 2 attacks. I normally get 2 attacks. So do I get an extra one or just it stops at 2?
Whichever, I would go with your monk one. Your monk one's going to be better than what the werewolf gives you. So.
Well, I'm just saying, I get 2 attacks either way. I didn't know if they added another attack or just they stop at 2.
No, they don't. It just stops at 2.
Okay. Fury of Blows. 18.
Wow.
It's funny, you can see like 18, 9, 10, 18.
That one takes, one of them takes 5 damage.
Okay, I'm just going to see you're alternating.
And they're unable to take any attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
And last attack, 12.
A 12 just hits. They don't have armor.
They'll take 6 damage.
Okay.
And they're unable to take attacks of opportunity. And I will shove Hemlock back towards the tower.
Do you have a 3rd attack or 5th attack? Because you've already used 4 attacks.
Shoving is an action in the middle of combat.
It counts as one of your attacks. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to substitute it with one of your attacks.
Did you want to, instead of the last attack, be a shove?
Would I be able to get her back inside?
That would push her back inside, yes.
Then yes.
Roll to hit. And Hemlock, I'm going to need an acrobatics or athletics check.
23.
Oh, jeez.
Alright, that's possible. 23.
You go to shove her, and she does not actually go back into the tower. Wow.
Okay, so...
I have +6, and I rolled a 17. So...
Damn, flash of genius.
I cannot...
You can't on attack.
You were I cannot give it to you. If it was like a check on you, yes. I mean, I can bum Hemlocks, but like I'm not gone.
I guess that's my turn then.
Okay. After you, it is their turns. They don't need attacks opportunity. They don't care. Yeah, they're both just gonna try mauling you, and they don't have pack tactics, which is weird.
Good.
I got a 23 for the bite, and a nat 1 for the claw attack from the first wolf. So I need to pull out Xanathar's Lost Notes and everything else. Woo! Crit fails. Isn't this game fun? 20.
I like it.
I just rolled D8 instead of my D10. I'm stupid. So that
You're
one,
not stupid.
that was 36. My bad, not 26. 36 on the crit fail table means that they somehow hit themselves with their claws. So they take some damage from their claws. And yeah, Saxton takes 6 piercing damage from the bite. Then the other one also does bite and claw. That was a 7 total for the bite. And I just realized I'm not using the Metal Dice of Doom. That was a 22 to hit with the claws, so you take 7 slashing damage from the claws. And that's also why I can't read the dice at all.
It'd have been funny if the failed one actually knocked himself out.
Emil uses his action to turn into hybrid form while still wielding the mace. And you hear him growl, "So be it." And then
I'm coming! I'm coming!
And then the one wolf next to him, you hear its back like snapping and stuff, and it goes to stand upright, and it's in a hybrid form, and it's a female werewolf.
Literally on my way right now. Chill.
And the other three wolves run up to Saxton to pile on him. So, 12 to hit.
No.
What's your AC so I can make this a little faster?
16.
16. Claws miss. Next one, bite misses. Claw misses. And the last one, miss. And miss. Wow.
Whoa.
Metal Dice of Doom. I think you need to warm. I think they're warming up. I think that's what's happening. So, you do a great job avoiding all their attacks. I like to think you're like swatting them away as they're attacking you. As you have, let's see, 1, 2, 5 wolves on you. After them, it is Big Cat's turn, and I think Big Cat gets to roll a save. Oh, Big Cat actually doesn't get to roll a save at all. So Big Cat's just scared and just doesn't do anything. After Big Cat, it is Nym's turn. So Nym, you're on the first floor. You're not prone. Covered in dust, though.
They're still about 30 feet away from the door, yeah?
Yeah. Actually, on that map, are those 10-foot squares? I don't think those are 10-foot squares. I think they're 5. Yeah, they're 5-foot
squares. If they ran up to
squares.
me, they would be 10 feet away, wouldn't they?
You're about 25 feet away from Saxton, Nyhm. And he's about 10 feet outside the door. But you also have Hemlock in your way. Not that it matters, because you're a Jerbeen.
I will use my action to dust myself off. And that's my turn.
Or dagger or something. That's a bunch of sneak attacks. Every
Okay.
single wolf. It's
You
Saxton.
you sneak attack all the dust off of you, and then Hemlock, it is your turn.
I'm not grappled anymore, right? Because Saxton, like,
I would say
is-
you're not. No.
all right. I say, calm down. I'm coming. I'm on my way. Chill out. And like, I start walking closer to Emil.
Okay.
And I would like to.
As you
would
do
like-
that, you
yeah.
have to go through Saxton's square. So Saxton, if you wanted to try to stop her again, you could. With your reaction.
Okay.
Because you're a crazy ass
Wait.
monk.
Yep.
Boots and cats.
I cast
Fizzles.
I'm out of the thing, aren't I?
You are just outside the door.
No, I went to the Saxton. He's close.
He's 10 feet
like,
out, you're
the
5 feet
thing.
out.
Can I walk and then cast something?
If Saxton
Yes,
lets you,
but you will move. Yeah.
you could use your action to disengage, not that it will help with Saxton. I just remembered that doesn't work with Saxton.
Fucking monk.
No, Sentinel.
Oh, better. That's an
Right.
amazing pit.
Let me see.
Yeah, keep your allies and your enemies from walking past you.
So nothing. I'm a worthless warlock. Anyway, let me just walk past Saxton. Can I like avoid his square? Skirt around it and like go
Okay.
back?
Here's a crazy one.
Okay.
You can take a dodge action while you're moving, and it would give him disadvantage.
All right. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I use my action dodge. I will walk, and I will use my action to dodge. And so if I
Wait,
do it, I make
wait,
it
can
30
you-
feet. And then
Before I confirm that, can you dodge and move? I'm not sure if you can.
I think you have when you dodge, you cannot take any other action.
Yeah, but can you like still do your move on that turn?
I don't think so.
you get.
I thought dodge only took your action, meaning you could
When
still
you take the
move.
dodge action, you focus entirely on avoiding attacks until the start of your next
I
turn.
think-
Any attack roll made on you is
Yeah.
disadvantage. You have dex saves at advantage. You lose the benefit if you're incapacitated or if your speed drops to 0. So technically, you can have dodge going right now, but if Saxton hits you and drops your speed to 0, you don't have it anymore.
Okay.
Yay, meta. So you take your
Alright.
dodge action, you try to treat this
Yeah.
as you like just trying to avoid Saxton as much as possible to get past him.
Yeah.
And Saxton, if you try to stop her, you can still try to, but you'll be at disadvantage.
13.
No.
No, that doesn't hit.
No, I have a 14.
Oh, then you just missed then. Hemlock, you get past him.
I go.
Just barely, though. I like to think Saxton actually ripped off part of your shirt.
Oh.
A sleeve.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Somehow in the giant,
Jeez.
dog pile out here.
I need to get an inflatable bat that just says, like, the horny bat and just bonk. Oh, anyway.
You
Hemlock.
went like this.
I know I did. That's why I was like, damn it. Anyway, so,
Ha!
bonk. See? And then I could bonk myself.
Bonk.
Hemlock, you are
Yeah.
you got past him.
Hey, Papa Pal Scott. You know what time of day it is?
Is
Bonk
it
on the head day.
garbage day? Oh, all right. All right. So,
I walked past a golden meal.
okay. You are
Like,
10 feet away
what?
from Emil because you had to use your action.
I'm like, hello, I'm here. Look, don't hurt my friends.
He looks at you, and even though he's in hybrid form, you can tell that he is relieved that you came out willingly. After your turn, it is Tim-Tam's turn.
Oh no, I have a large group of people on top of me.
Yeah, I know. So, let's say.
Also, none of your magic works right now.
Yeah, no, yes. First, I will move out of the no magic zone.
You move all the way to where you're right behind Saxton, and it still feels like no magic zone.
I'll move then sides Hemlock.
Okay. Saxton, your attack thing that makes it so they can't take opportunity attacks. How many of them did you get with that?
I'm not sure. Let's take a look.
I think you only
I
attacked 2 of them.
Yeah, the 2 that
Yeah,
came
because
out.
then the other 3 piled on you. So only.
But with Sentinel.
Yep, only 3 of them will try to attack you as you move through Tim-Tam.
Okay.
Sentinel is nice, but you already used your reaction to try to Sentinel Hemlock.
That.
You only get 1 reaction. That's the one downside. So, I'm going to say 2 bites and a claw at Tim-Tam as you move to an area where your magic can work. Nat 1.
Okay.
Dirty 20. And 10.
Okay, 1 hit then.
Okay, let me roll the crit fail before you get to cast any spells. Everything, like all the Tim-Tam turns back on and your gun turns back on, so you know. My old DM Power Score RPG would describe it as it feels like the air pressure just went way down when you're in a non-magic area and you're a magic user. But since you have a lot of visible, hey, I have magic, glowy gems and stuff, makes it a little easier.
Yeah. Well, I have runes, but
yeah. Okay,
that's
so
below.
61 on the crit fail chart makes it so that wolf somehow flies back 10 feet and falls prone from trying to bite you. I'll leave it up to you how that happens.
I want to say the wolf just bounces on my armor, and Tim-Tam just doesn't really know how to make of it. Bites one rope and gets kind of tangled and falls prone.
Yeah, we'll do that. And then that was your move. So you still have your action and bonus action.
But 1 hit though. You didn't tell me the damage.
Oh, right. That was of course that was the claw. So you took 7 slashing.
Okay. Now, let's say I want to throw a fire, because I Theater of the Mind is a little subjective. So let's say I want to throw a fireball and hit the most enemies without hitting Hemlock or me.
Oh,
Saxton, I trust him.
I need a con save as well.
Well, 17.
Okay. So fireball, you were thinking of.
Yes, like if it's viable, because it's really difficult to imagine. Or well, I think I imagine the situation, but I don't know if it's like as I am picturing.
It would be impossible to hit the ones on Saxton without also hitting Saxton. Or Hemlock. Regardless, there's always going to be
Saxton
an
and I
ally.
have okay.
But the two, that Emil and that other one that's with Emil, you could put a fireball where it just hits them.
But with Saxton, there's like 5 wolves, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a fireball at Saxton then.
Okay.
Fireball, ball, not bolt. That would be
stupid. Oh, a ball. Okay, so I'm gonna have to roll a lot of dex saves, and Saxton's gonna have to roll as well.
Yeah, but he has Flash of Genius. It's
well, before the Flash of Genius, I got 21.
Oh.
What's a save?
Oh, this 17.
Okay.
I almost said in Catalan. 17. The damage is 25.
3 of the 5 made it. So 5 be 12 and a half. Wow, okay. Big explosion. You notice that part of the fireball, as it gets within the 5-foot radius of the tower, that part of the fireball just disappears.
And yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Let's see. After you, it is Saxton's turn. So Saxton, big explosion happened. You know it's from Tim-Tam. And you got a lot of wolves on you.
Well, might as well join the fun as well, so I'll use one of my actions to shift into hybrid form.
You use your action.
Okay.
You don't have multiple actions unless you have like haste or something like that.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I'll do that to shift into werewolf form.
Okay. As you do that, Emil notices that and looks worried. He's like, wait, he's a werewolf? To Hemlock.
Yeah, is that a thing? I mean, is it a problem with you for you? You said you weren't gonna hurt him, so.
The 2 that initially were out there, Fury Blows.
Okay. One of them is really, really, really hurt.
18 to hit.
That hits. You with 18s.
10 damage.
Okay.
Are they still up?
Just barely.
And I'll go ahead and hit him with the other attack. Ugh. Never mind. 9.
All right. So that was your Fury of Blows?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, well, since I just hit him with that first one, give me a strength save.
Okay. Strength save. How does a 12 sound?
He gets yeeted 15 feet backwards.
Oh, okay. I think it's like a palm strike or something.
And that'll be it.
Okay. After you, it is their turns. Abiel will come over and grab Hemlock's hand. Hemlock, do you allow him to pull you?
Yeah, why not? I say one more time, it's gonna be okay. And then I grab his hand.
Okay. He uses half of his move to move you towards the tree line. Grapple.
Okay.
Can
I ride on his back? I don't.
He's in hybrid form, so no. But you notice at the tree
give
line.
me a piggyback ride.
You notice at the tree line there's a dire wolf there. Like a horse size one.
Can I run him?
Yeah. When it's your turn. After him, I think the female werewolf.
Wait real quick. I tell Emil, you're not gonna hurt them, right? I told you I'd come with you only if you don't hurt my friends.
I'm holding him off. I'm defending you from them. If he's a werewolf, he must be a fresh one. He must have just turned recently. He probably doesn't have full control of himself. Has he attacked you? You're not charmed by him.
Yes, he has. Yeah, he has. I rolled a 1 to see if I would do it or not. And
I'm sorry, I can't keep that promise. Oh shoot, what's her name?
But no. He did it to save me. They think I'm charmed by Strahd. Don't hurt them. I wouldn't come with you if I thought that you were going to hurt them.
Zulia, take her to the castle.
No.
And the female
I'm
werewolf.
staying here until you draw them off.
And the female werewolf comes over to you, and she goes to hold you.
No.
Poor Hemlock.
Roll an acrobatics or athletics check.
Flash of genius.
They got a 22, I think, total. Let me double check.
Fuck.
23 in total.
So, Flash of Genius.
Yeah.
21.
Okay. She is very strong, and she just grabs you by both hands. And she's like, "Come on, let's go."
No.
And she's like, she's pulling you. This is their turn, by the way. So she hadn't got to do anything on her turn yet. So she pulls you over to the dire wolf, and you're right next to the dire wolf, who's laying down and looking over towards you. Meanwhile, all of the other wolves are going on Saxton. So let me roll.
Why did I say yes? So stupid.
Keep in mind, there's only 4 on me right now.
Yep.
Oh.
So there's only 8 attacks on you. One of them being a nat 1, because even with the online dice roller, I roll nat 1s. And your AC is 16, right?
Yes.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks hit. So you take a total of 24 piercing damage. And then I'm going to roll the crit fail. 88. Oh, why? 88. Attack is wild. Oh, they have disadvantage, so I'm going to re-roll. Wait, no, their other attack actually was a miss. So they rolled a nat 1 and a nat 2. So it sucks for them. Essentially, what it was is their attack was wild, and their next attack they had disadvantage on. Since they got a nat 2 anyway, there's no way they could have. I'm going to re-roll that one anyway, just in case they get another nat 1, because that'd be funny. Nope. Okay. So, after them, we go to whoever's next in the order, which I can remember. Big cat, scared. Nyhm.
This has only been like no more than 4 or 5 minutes, hasn't it?
It's been 3 minutes and 2 rounds.
And we are all outside.
Yep.
You're the
You
only
are.
one inside right now.
Aside from the new debris, what other furnishings did you say were on the first floor?
There were just a bunch of smashed crates, and a rag, a big piece of cloth that it seems like Big Cat has used to make a makeshift bed.
On the wood from the floor above that I fell through,
Mm-hmm.
is there any large enough pieces for me to stand on?
Yeah.
Like beams?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll
I will
elevate you
jump
like
up
only
toward it.
5 feet up, but yeah.
Only 5 feet up when a floor is usually, what, 10 feet tall?
Oh, you mean, yeah. Okay, yeah. You can hop up to the second floor on that.
So there is a beam that would support my weight, even if it's broken?
Yeah.
Okay. I will hop up there and sit down.
Okay, it creaks a lot, but it holds you. You actually
Cool.
feel it
That's
like
nice.
shift down a little bit, but it doesn't break.
Yeah. How quick would popcorn cook? Would it be pretty quick, or still take about a minute or so?
It would take a while.
Damn. All right. I cross my arms and wait.
All right. After you, it is Hemlock's turn. So Hemlock, you're pretty much getting forced onto this dire wolf.
I yell to
You're
Emil.
currently grappled. Yes. He's moving towards Saxton with a purpose.
Let me
With
read
the mace.
something. Let me read something. Okay. I yell to Emil. I think you should call them off now. And I cast suggestion.
It's a wisdom save. Right?
Yes. And it doesn't matter what I cast it at because it's always going to be at 5th level.
12.
No, he gets my suggestion. He has to do it.
Okay. He howls. And the rest of them look like they're getting ready to call off their attack.
And then I will not struggle anymore. I'll just get to go.
So you just get on the dire wolf?
Yep.
Okay. You're small size, so it's big doggo. And it goes to get up, but it's not its turn, so it's not going to go running off yet. After your turn, it is Tim-Tam's turn. Tim-Tam, you see all of the wolves that were attacking Saxton back down.
Let's see.
I challenge you, Saxton.
What terms?
This is a meal to Saxton. During your turn.
I mean, I can only respond gruntily right now.
Mm-hmm. That's why he only said 2 words. Or a few words.
I'll cast Grease. On the dire wolf and the female werewolf. It's a 10-foot square. I assume I get both.
Okay. That's dex save.
17. Yeah, dex save 17. I see.
Fail and fail. They both fall prone.
Yep.
Hemlock, give me a dex check.
Uh, 13.
You fall off the wolf. You don't take any damage. You just fall off and you're prone. In the grease as well.
It's 1 minute, and creature enters the area or ends its turn. There must also roll the dex.
Okay.
And it's my turn. Well, I yell. I'll yell at Nyhm to save Hemlock. Nyhm, I'm not seeing you, and you know Hemlock is your friend.
She's going willingly.
You say that?
Yo.
You know Will is not in Hemlock's actions right now.
And you realize friend is not the term I have. You guys are allies. I am not going back to Strahd's castle like this. Especially when each and every one of you seems to want to make a deal with him to help the others get away from him, that then turn around and go right back to him. So I'm waiting for the door to close.
Okay, that's my turn.
Saxton.
Bring it on!
Okay. Do you do anything on your turn?
Are the wolves backing off?
They look like they're not going to attack you if you move.
And is Big Boy coming up here?
Yep. He's moving right towards you. A hybrid form
Alright.
with a mace.
I'll let out the loud roar as I use wholeness of body and heal up.
Okay. Then on their turns, because they go right after you, the wolves kind of form around both you and Emil. The dire wolf picks up Hemlock by the scruff of her shirt and slips and slides through the grease, but gets through and out of the grease by the end of their turn. And then, puts you onto their back as they run towards the castle in the woods. I challenge you for the rights of the pack. There can only be one alpha. As he moves towards you, Saxton, and as he does, he points the mace at you, and its eyes glow red, and I need a wisdom saving throw.
$15.
15. You stare into the eyes, and you're not sure what it is about them, but you feel like you can feel like angry spirits staring back at you menacingly. And it sends a chill down your spine for just a moment, but you shake it off. Now, was that their action? Yes, it was. But he moves up towards you. And that will be his turn. So after him, it is Big Cat's turn. Ruh-roh, Raggy, I'm scared. That's Big Cat. Nyhm, it is your turn. You hear all this, but you can't see it from your position.
Pack and grab some rations. Ooh, trail mix.
You see a good view up on the rafters up above on the 3rd floor if you hop up there. There's like scaffolding outside, and there was like a open part of the tower there. You could easily
use my movement.
Yeah, you could easily with your movement just boing, and you're there.
Okay. Yay. 3rd floor view and trail mix. I made a good decision.
Then, after you, it is Hemlock's turn. So Hemlock, you are now on this wolf's back again. It was very recklessly done, but you just, it's kind of disorienting because it just grabbed real quick and then just threw you on its back. And little branches and leaves are hitting your face as this wolf is moving as fast as it can through these dark woods. Do you do anything on your turn?
Okay. How? Let me see something.
No, that's the wolf. Wolf's the one at house. Inspiration for me? You got it. All right.
Damn it. How far away is Saxton?
Saxton is about 150 feet away, probably.
150 feet away.
No, not that far. 120. The wolf dashed. So. Also has 3/4 cover because there's so many trees. Not that that really matters. You can still see him, so if it's a site-specific thing, then you can.
I have a question about Summon Fae. It says 90 feet, but it also says the creature disappears when it drops to 0 hit points. So would I be able to possibly summon Kermit 90 feet and then have him go towards Saxton?
You could, but once he got out of the spell's range, he would disappear. He has to stay within 90 feet of you.
I can't do anything. I'm not casting Eldritch Blast. I just cry a little bit. And then I don't know why I'm crying, because I'm going to see my best friend Strahd.
Well,
and that's it.
This isn't about Strahd right now.
Emil lied to me. I would just like to say that. How far away is Emil to me? Is he also 120
You
feet?
can roll insight. Not for the lobby.
It was Emil who said that. It was Emil who said that he was going to. I rolled an 18. It was Emil who said he was going to challenge Saxton, right?
Yeah, you think that he actually wasn't going to harm them, but the situation changed. AKA, Saxton came out and started attacking his pack. And then it changed even more so when he saw that Saxton actually was a werewolf too. You're thinking originally he didn't want to hurt anybody. And that maybe he was hoping you would come peacefully without anyone getting hurt. as you're riding off on this wolf into the woods.
Is he 120 feet away from me also?
He's about technically about 90, 100 feet ish.
100 feet. No, I'm not gonna do anything. Well, I don't want Saxton to get hurt, so I'm really fast. I'm sorry. I'm going to. That's 30 feet. I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast at Emil and knock him down a little bit. 13
13 hits.
and 28.
28 damage?
No, 28 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
No. Oh shit. 14 damage and 6 damage. So altogether 20 damage. So
Okay. From the woods, you all see 2 Eldritch Blasts fly through the woods and hit Emil. And it hurts pretty hard. He stumbles a little bit and he looks towards the woods and his ears are down and his tail's down. Just a brief moment, and then he turns back around looking at Saxton, teeth snarling.
that was a warning. I hope he got my warning.
I think 20 damage is more than just a warning.
Look, I rolled a 10, okay? It's not my fault.
Tim-Tam.
Rolled for the spell. It's entirely your fault.
You notice
No,
that the
it's
wolves are like surrounding them, and some of them are keeping their eyes on you, and they seem to be making sure it's like a one-on-one fight as much as they can. I mean, they couldn't stop Hemlock from doing that, but I'm pretty sure that they would probably try to attack you if you did anything to intervene.
So let's see, haste. So like Hemlock is kind of far, right?
Yeah, you can barely see.
120.
Yeah, you can barely see her. She's got like 3/4 cover because all the trees.
Okay, I will cast haste on Saxton and say, get Hemlock and take her to safety.
Now, haste. What are the components for that? Is that verbal, somatic?
Yeah, the 3.
Okay. So the wolves see you
The whole
cast a
pack.
spell on Saxton.
Yeah.
So they turn towards you and start snarling.
Just like forget about this. Just go get her, grab her, take her into the woods, put her to safety. And that's my turn.
Saxton, you can't help but feel if you beat Emil in this fight, you will control this entire pack.
So what does haste all do?
So you have +2 AC, advantage on Dex saving throws, an additional action that you can use to attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object.
If you use it to attack, you only get 1 extra attack.
So I have 3 attacks plus my bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can disengage and dash and then go to Hemlock.
Saxton, you're pretty sure that all these wolves here aren't just wolves. They're all werewolves. You're
Well.
pretty sure at this point. There's some kind of connection that you feel with all of them. So, primal connection.
Well, since it's primal, I was challenged to a fight.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll attack Emil.
All right. You move up to him and you go to attack.
17.
Hits.
5 damage.
Okay.
25.
Hits.
8 damage.
Okay.
14.
14 hits.
7 damage.
Okay.
I'll let loose with the flurry of blows. Oh! Nat 20.
All right.
Show me 52.
52. Your staggering blow makes the target nauseous, and they are poisoned until the end of your next turn. So you punched him in the stomach pretty good.
I hit for 10 damage. I need a dex save.
That one.
I Superman punch him to the ground. He's prone.
Okay. So if you have any other attacks, you have advantage.
And 19 for the last hit.
That hits.
5 more damage.
With an amazing
And,
combo. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Strength save.
Oh, that was cocked. Yeah, 13's not gonna make it.
I kick him so hard he slides 15 feet backwards.
Okay. Emil gets his ass beat. Is the least I can say about that. As he goes sliding across the ground, and there's a big dirt trail, all anime style, you know. He looks pretty bloodied. He looks really hurt. He gets up slowly, so it takes half his move. He's still in werewolf form. But he says, I will not give up without a fight. And he goes to charge you with the mace. And as he does, that's where we end it for tonight. Because it's time.
Asking for next time, how long does haste last?
Minute. So 10 rounds.
Okay.
Yes.
And so I could like just keep dashing with that.
As long as I'm concentrating.
Oh yeah. Okay. You good.
So if I get beat down.
So, plugs. I think we'll start with Saxton, if you have any plugs.
Well, thanks for joining this week. I was giving my fists a nice warm up for the fight to come. Hope to see y'all next week.
Damn. Nyhm, you got any plugs?
Not tonight.
Can I have some of that popcorn?
Trail mix, but sure.
Nyhm, roll me a d4.
4, 3.
It has like the cheddar powder on it.
Ooh, nice.
As you pull out your popcorn, and it has this crazy spice that you got off of this Khajiit like trader. That's called shift spice. and the taste of it changes every time you apply it. So it tastes like cheesy cheddar.
Apparently, she had coin.
For those that don't know what shift spice is, it's a reference to Planescape Torment. And it's like one of the best. It's like one of the best things ever, because you just go to this street merchant and they're just like, "Yeah, we got shift spice." But anyway, so Lluis, you got any plugs?
Well, just check out everyone here and all the people in the other games in this channel, because there's like really great people a lot of you have to discover. So yeah, like check this out. A lot of great artists and a lot of fun games.
Cool. I'll do it here. I know you do it every week, but Lluis has a Patreon. Posts a lot of art there. Lots of it are hots. Lots of it are mechs. And lots of it is spiky. So if you like any or all of the above, definitely check out his Patreon. And Hemlock.
Hi, I'm sorry once again. You can find me at Callie on Twitter. I do art and I have commissions open. I wrote a game every other Tuesday. It's called Unwritten. It is fun, and they are in the dark realm of darkness. And this is Yu-Gi-Oh mixed with Kingdom Hearts, and it's fun. No, it's not. It's it's supposed to be a Disney fairy tale thing, but it's somehow turned into Kingdom Hearts. But you should check it out. Also, thank you, Scotty, for running all the games on your channel. It really is a lot of work, and so if you want to support Scotty, you should follow him on Patreon or look at his flow page, or commission him because he does great art.
Or the best thing ever, if it's highly situational. If you are somehow some person who owns a business that needs a graphic designer in Orlando, Florida, please hire me.
Yes, hello. If you live in the Central Florida area and you are hiring a graphic artist, please let Scotty know. And I think our next game is Friday, right?
Yep.
And Vaccine. And I'm in that, and Scotty's in that, and Lluis is in that, and we're fighting things.
A Cyblight troll or something?
Or many sidelights, right? Because I think the whole complex, yeah.
I also speak whale, so I understand.
I've spoken whale and wolf tonight, and I'm
whale wolf.
Chaotic mess, and I'm really sorry.
Well, all I can say to that is
anyway, yeah, check us all out.
All I can say to that is uwu, and thank you for watching, and we'll see you next Wednesday. Bye, everybody.
Bye.